So before we start the video, I made this little diagram to show you guys what you need. So we're gonna need the burning skull, the meteor core, the Adderite key, 6 bombs, and that will make the emberbane. So I'm gonna just get right into the video. So I'll see you in Roblox. So first we are going to be getting the burning skull. So I'm going to be making a video on how to get the skull because this is going to take way too long just to get the skull and the 10 minutes to make it do its thing, burn. So I'm just going to tell you where to go. So you're going to get the skull, of course, and then you're going to go over to Mike's Mines. And when you're at Mike's Mines, you're going to need to buy 3 of the bombs. So just grab your grabby grabber if you've watched my videos. And then you're going to put them in the back of your car and head over. So the way you're going to get there is you're going to go down here through this cave. And I usually just go through this one right here, and then I get down and I go like a maze type thing. I just keep going weird random ways, so you can follow me if you want. So you're just gonna go down to this place, and then you're gonna go down again. Oh wait, I think that you can just go this way. Yeah. So then you're going to go over here to this place right here. My mouse is circling it. And once you can see that, you're going to take a left all the way around this thing. I know, this is just me thinking of how I did it before. And you're going to go down here till you see glowing orange. So everyone has their own way of bombing this, but I just bring it over, put it in the little crack, and ignite it. And then I grab another one, and I go over, and I ignite it. And then I grab the last one, and I put it in the crack, and then I ignite it. So now that you are in this area, you're going to go right over here to this little lava pit, and you're going to put your skull right here, and then you're just going to sit here. I'll meet you when it's burning. It should take 8 to 10 minutes. So once the skull starts having this weird effect, the like cloud around it, you're going to pick it up and you're going to put it into your car, and you're going to see that it has a black trail. So then you're going to navigate back out of the hole. You'll see a little light. Gonna look weird, but then once you get out of the hole, you'll see that it gets brighter. So I'll meet you back at my base. So now that you have your skull, we're gonna go and get the meteor. And I'll meet you there. And next we're gonna be finding the meteor core. So for this one, I'm just gonna have to wait and sit here for a while, so I'll meet you when I've found it. And when you see a notification up here in the sky, you're going to look and see where it goes, and I'm gonna cut to where I find it. So here is the meteor core. You're just gonna pick it up, and you're gonna put it in your truck. Okay, so now that I've grinded enough, and I bought the tools, here, just let me quickly drag it over. We're gonna get in a car, and, so you're gonna need at least 51,000, I think. No. It's, 49, I think, to get the pickaxe, the axe, and the refined chisel. It's like 47 or 49. But, so for the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna go over to Mike's Mines, and, you're going to press a button, and then we're gonna buy 3 bombs on the way back out. So what you're gonna do, this takes a long time, this puzzle. Just because, it's not even because it's a hard obby, it's just that it's really easy to fall right at the beginning part, because the beginning part is really annoying. So, what you're gonna do is you're going to go up to this slanted wall. Which one? Oh, this one. And you're gonna jump up it, and then you're gonna jump onto this cross beam. And then this is the part right here that's kind of annoying. See? So, it's really easy to fall on that part, but I didn't this time. When I first got this, I fell like 10 times on that jump. So you're gonna go back here, and you're gonna click this button right here. And now that you've pressed it, you're gonna jump down, and you're going to go to shore or cave. And then you're going to walk over back to your car. I'll meet you at my car. Okay, so now that I'm back at my car, I'm gonna get in, and I'm going to go out of the mine, and I'll meet you when we're out of the mine. So now, before you leave, you're gonna grab 3 bombs. Oh, don't wanna accidentally buy that too. So then you're going to put it in your car. And now we're gonna go over to the Pines area, so I'll meet you at the bridge. So now that you're at the Oak Depot, the bridge is right over here to go to the Pine area. Circling it with my mouse. So you're gonna go across this bridge, over up this hill. Again, I'm circling it with my mouse. So you're gonna go up to this little circle platform thingy, and it's gonna be red. So you're gonna drop your tools, and then of course you don't want to lose them, so just quickly grab them with your grabbiest grabber or grabby grabber or whatever you have. So then you're going to grab it and put it on. I think this one is the pickaxe, but I might be wrong. So you're just going to try them one by one until you get the right one. See, then there's going to be a green beam. So next, I'm going to meet you at the bridge right outside of Oak Depot. Okay, so now that I'm at the bridge, the Oak Depot's right back there. So you're going to go across this into here. And then you're going to go across this little intersection over to here. Yep, and that little cave ahead. So we're going to go over to that little cave. And once you get to the cave, you're just going to head on right in. And then you're going to go down here. And you're going to go over here, not there. And then I always forget which way it is. I think it's this way. Wrong way. Must be this way. Not this one. Not this one. Nope, not this way. Give me a second. I just need a minute to find it. Okay, so I figured it out. You're gonna come out of the cave this way till you get to this, like, shrine thing. And you're gonna go out this way, like this. And this. Give me one more. So I found it. There's a crack for like 3 seconds. You can barely see it. But if you go in here, then it's right here. Sorry that took a minute, but that took a long time to find. Anyway, so this is the second to last one, and then we get to the key. Oh, finally. Okay, so I'm gonna meet you back at my base. Okay, so now that I'm at the bridge, I'm quite near the Oak Depot. So what you're gonna do from now is you're going to drive all the way to there. I'm circling it with my mouse like I always do. And finally, we are going to finally get to the last part. Man. And see right there, that's the last one. Finally. Finally. We can put this there. And all the lasers will disappear, but that's not a glitch. That's what happens. So now you're gonna go towards that weird looking hole in the ground. And you're going to drive down here to the acid lands. Just give me 1 second. Don't want to fall. Cannot spare to lose all of my progress, or I'll have all my bombs roll away. I've worked way too hard for this. So now you're going to grab your bombs, but do not use them all at once. One at a time is the best way to do it. And I always put it in the crack. Yes, that sounds exactly like Brick, but I was not watching him when I first started doing this. When I first started playing this game and I put bombs in these, I already thought, put it in the crack, maybe it just makes it better or something. And then I watched his videos. Okay, so this is the kind of dangerous part. So it starts getting dark, and of course it's nighttime, so it's even darker, so you can barely see in front of you. But you're going to keep going up, no matter how steep it gets. It gets pretty steep. And trust me, the bones here are not worth it. I just farmed them for a while once, and they're worth like nothing. Okay, so you're gonna go up here, and you already know this, but do not fall into those holes. You will literally have to start the entire thing over. So now there's going to be a hole you need to go into, and you're going to go up over here to the right. And once you get to a certain point, yep, this sign right here that says well, that has a skull on it, don't worry, you're not gonna die. You just have to get over to this archway right here, and then you'll start healing up as soon as you get over. And now, finally, I present to you your Adderite key that you've worked for. So I'm going to meet you back at the end so that we can finally get the axe. Okay, now that we are finally done with this part, we still have to bring it all to the place. It's going to take a minute. And first, before anything, we need to buy our last 3 bombs because I think you only need 2, but I'm just going to bring 3 just in case, you know. Always rather be safe than sorry with this type of stuff. It's taken so long. And now we are going to drive over here to the place where you can go to flowering fields. But for anyone that doesn't know, I'm just going to keep this on. You can skip to then. Okay, so now that you're here, you're going to see a weird dark spot, of course. They had to put that in there just in case. So now you're going to put 1, ignite it. I think you only need 2 for this one, but of course, like I said earlier, you just want to be safe. Yep. But, you know, I've already said it a bunch of times, so I mean, hope I don't need to say it again. Rather be safe. So you're gonna jump into this weird hole, and there's gonna be all this stuff. So you're gonna put your meteor core in there, and then it's gonna turn green. You're gonna put your skull in there, and it's gonna turn green. And then you're gonna take your key. You're gonna put it in there. And now, I present to you your emberbane. Of course, now I have 2, so I'm probably gonna give it to my little sister. But, yeah, if you like this video, please consider leaving a like and subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!